Today, I'm going to talk about lessons I've learned from the eagle. The eagle is a majestic bird that flies at a crazy speed. So, what does that teach me? As a businessman, it means I have to move fast when there are business opportunities. Just as the eagle increases his speed when he sees prey, that when there is business, I should move at a great speed before the opposition or the competitor snatches the business. Two, the eagle's attitude to opposition is legendary. One of the biggest enemies of the eagle is the raven. The raven gets to the back of the eagle and begins to perch on it. He scratches it, pecks it. But what does the eagle do? What is the response of the eagle? The eagle flies to a very high altitude, starving the raven of oxygen until it falls off on its own. What does that teach me as a businessman? Focus on how to get your products or services better. Don't go to the press and begin to say, I'm this, I'm that. Let it be shown through your services and through your products that indeed you are producing better quality at a cheaper price than the competition. 3. How does the eagle respond to difficult times? One of the greatest problems of all birds is a storm. How does the eagle respond to storm? The eagle just flies above the storm so that it even laughs at the storm because the storm is below it. What other birds cannot do. Again, what does that teach me as a businessman? It's like what I've said before. Focus on how to make your life better. Focus on how to produce better goods and services. That is how you ride the storm. The eagle moves alone. If it's not with his partner that is very loyal to, then it moves alone. It believes that too many cooks spoil the broth. What does that teach me? It teaches me that I should be alone with my God, reflecting on how to make my life better, reflecting on how to make my goods and services better than move with a noisy crowd, move with all kinds of associations, with fellow competitors who want to undo me. Another quality of the eagle is that although eagles can live up to 70 years, at a point in their lives, all their feathers will not be strong. The beak will be weak and the claws will be out of form. How does the eagle respond to this? The eagle takes a very painful decision. It goes to a different location altogether, high up there in the rocks. Then it will remove all its feathers. Then it will remove all the claws, the skin to the claws, and at the end it would use that beak to hit the rock until that beak removes. So it will stay like that until feathers grow back, until beak grows back, until the claws are strong again. Within that period, it will not eat. What do you learn from that as a businessman, as a man? A time should come in your life when you will leave your present business, leave your present abode, go to a retreat, go and fast Go and search your soul. Go and regenerate. It is very, very important. Of course, a retreat may be painful. Fasting may be difficult. But at the end of the day, like the ego, you will recreate yourself. What is the attitude of the ego towards death? The ego is never afraid of death. On the day it wants to die, it stares steadily at the sun until it dies. A man should not be afraid of death. A man should be focused on his God. A man should put his house in order, and at the end of the day, have a hope that that his death is not the end of it all. He should focus on Jesus Christ, the author and finisher of our faith. Thank you.